And we are back, and we just finished watching 2008's The Ramen Girl. This is rated PG-13 with a runtime of 1 hour and 42 minutes. We caught this on the Hoopla app. Go out and support your local library and check out all the world you can see on the Hoopla app. This is tagged as coming of age, feel-good romance, comedy, drama, romance. According to the IMDb blurb, an American woman is stranded in Tokyo after breaking up with her boyfriend. Actually, he broke up with her, no?
Yeah, he was a jackass.
Searching for direction in life, she trains to be a ramen chef under a tyrannical Japanese master. This is directed by Robert Allan Ackerman, with writing credits to Becca Topol, and stars Brittany Murphy, Toshiyuki Nishida, and Tammy Blanchard. This is also currently streaming on Pluto TV, Roku channel, and to buy rent on Prime. This is the Friday Family Night review of 2008's The Ramen Girl. I've seen this before, so I'm curious about your impressions of the film. I'm going to go to you first.
It was there.
It was better than Uptown Girls.
It was better than Uptown Girls.
She definitely played a type in the early 2000s.
Yeah, she played annoying people. She played a lot of annoying people, and she was in a lot of bad movies.
All right, fair.
Yeah. But she wasn't as annoying as the character in Uptown Girls.
Fair. Exactly. Yeah.
She was kind of just as stupid as her, though. Mm-hmm. I mean, she's just like, hey, I'm going to give up everything and move to Japan with some dude who apparently was just like, yeah, I didn't ask you to do this.
Right.
And she does it. She gets a job there. She doesn't speak a bit of Japanese. She can't even say hello. And somehow she gets a job at, what is it, like a clerk or something at a law firm?
But I think it's because her parents are lawyers, so she was probably like a Nepo baby kind of situation.
Maybe, I don't know. She didn't really have that job long because then she decides.
No, because she told Toshi later, like, oh, my parents would be happy if I became a lawyer.
Okay. But then she decides, no, screw all that. I'm going to make ramen.
Which is a noble profession.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, but the way she goes about it is
pretty unbelievable.
Very unbelievable. Like, they don't speak any English. She doesn't speak any Japanese. Somehow she manages to still get them to go along with her harebrained scheme of becoming a ramen chef. And then it's basically like an hour and a half of just like abuse.
Yeah, I mean,
just screaming, like
you
can't even really say verbal or physical. It's basically just screaming because they don't understand a word each other is saying. Yet somehow he's still trying to teach her. Like, every once in a while he'll be standing over the pot trying to explain it's not about the placement of the ingredients. It's not about the types of ingredients. It's about your soul.
Yeah, cook with your heart.
And she doesn't understand that at all. She's just like, I put all the same shit in there that you did.
Yeah.
And then she's still sort of like hoping that this douchebag boyfriend of hers comes back. That was weird. They have a great time when she arrives. They spend the night together at the apartment, and then basically he's packing his bag the next day and is like, yeah, I got to go make a website in Okinawa, and I don't know if I'm coming back. And that was it.
I felt like asking you, like, he could have probably done that where he was, right?
Yeah.
He probably just wanted to get away from her. He found her as annoying as you did.
Apparently, yeah. So, and then, like, even more baffling, the ramen chef stakes his entire career on training a Brittany Murphy well enough that she can make a bowl of amazing ramen that will please the Grand Master, who apparently is just like
some doddering old man
who's like half asleep most of the time, and get his blessing. It's like, what? Like, why would he have that much faith? He can't even. They can't even speak the same. They never speak. They never have an actual conversation.
Yeah,
it's just yelling over each other, and somehow picking up inferences, I guess.
Yeah.
And she has friends that speak Japanese and English. She never once brings them to the restaurant and is like, hey, could you talk to this dude and translate for me?
Right. Or take a part-time course to learn Japanese. In the place
Yeah,
where
she
you're
was
living.
there for a year.
At least,
At
right?
least a year. I think he actually says you've been here for a year.
Yeah.
And she still doesn't speak any Japanese. And then he brings her to see his mom. And somehow maybe she's speaking Japanese slow enough and waving her hands slowly enough that somehow magically, suddenly,
all the pieces fall into place.
yeah, suddenly she just knows she just understands what the mother is saying.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot you gotta sort of suspend disbelief for.
So I think in this film, much like Uptown Girls, it's definitely coming of age. It's a woman who starts the story in one place but ends it in a very different place. And I think in the first one, she's an annoying, very out of touch young woman who just has no grasp on anything. And by the end, she's forged this connection with the young girl, Ray. Here, she goes to be with her boyfriend. And in the course of this particular story, kind of forces herself to stick with something. I think that was one of the things that she said, that she never stuck with anything. So she was going to stick with this life, even when the sensei was being especially cruel to her. She didn't care. She was just going to stay this course. And so in this particular story, she also has this nice kind of character arc. Although there's something at the end when you see her in her restaurant with Toshi, there's still something very like, I don't know if it's so much the character or maybe it's just what I know about the person of Brittany Murphy. Unfortunately, she passed away many years ago now, but she seemed to have a very tragic story. And I think that sort of permeates a lot in her performances.
She has sad eyes.
She has very sad eyes.
Even when she's happy and smiling and laughing, she still has sad eyes.
Sad eyes, right?
Yeah.
That's another thing that, thank you for bringing that up, because I think originally my thought process was to do these two films. The kids wanted to see Uptown Girls. I had seen this many years ago, but I remember also having seen the other one but liking this one a little bit more. And so I was hoping to do the inverse of maybe watching Ramen Girl with them and you and I watching Uptown Girls for the silliness of it. But the other thing was there's a Brittany Murphy documentary, which we'll link in the blurb, but I don't know if I could have sat through that. You know what I mean? I watched the John Candy documentary, and that wrecked me for several days. So yes, I don't know if it's just personal transference on my part that there's something about whenever I see Brittany Murphy on a screen, I want to protect her.
Yeah.
But yes, I think that's another thing. Because even though I think if this had been a different actress in this role, I wouldn't have been, I guess, as kind to this watch experience, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do have a sort of
a bias in the watch because of what you know about, unless you don't know about Brittany Murphy. I guess if our kids had watched it, I think this was way before that. Well, not way before them, but I don't think that they, other than Clueless, have any grasp of who Brittany Murphy is. What did you think of the relationship with her and Toshi?
It was okay. I mean, you could see that he definitely liked her. She liked him. She was sort of standoffish in the beginning because she thought that he was
into Gretchen.
He was with Gretchen, but that was just a misunderstanding. And you could see that he was a genuinely nice guy who cared about her. And,
yeah, I mean, he even says, "I want you to come with me."
Right. Yeah. Which was another baffling moment because she's just like, "No, I got to do this. I have to go back to work and get yelled at."
And a verbal
in a language I don't understand. But yeah, so yeah, he goes off because he's a salary man. He has to go to Shanghai. But then he takes her advice, quits his job, and pursues a career in music. And shows up one day in New York
At the
ramen girl shop.
Yeah.
Now that she's a ramen master, she opened up her own shop in New York.
I wonder if all of her broth always makes people cry, because that was one of the things. Remember when she
It didn't make the Grand Master cry.
It didn't.
And he actually, like, unlike the other guy, who he like took one noodle and then he just dipped his finger in the broth and tasted it, and he gave that dude his blessing.
Yeah. So why didn't he give
like
her the blessing?
I think his reasoning was, you got to show a little restraint. This was too good.
Or it didn't fall within like preconceived notions, right? Like she put corn and like people were peppers and corn. Like what are you thinking? That's not traditional ramen.
Well,
but she wanted to make it her own.
It was Abby's ramen.
Yes. What was it? Goddess ramen
Or something like that. Maybe she was, I don't know, getting too big for her britches.
Yeah, too avant-garde.
The Grandmaster had to put her down a bit.
They had to rein her in.
Didn't stop him from drinking the whole thing. He just guzzled that stuff. Yeah.
So it was kind of like, it's funny that you flagged that, because in my mind, I think the first time I saw it, I was like, well, just misogyny, right?
Misogyny, racism, who knows?
What did you think of the Sensei Mazumi character, who's the chef at the ramen place that she goes to?
I mean, he was clearly sad. He was clearly just trying to drink away his
sorrows.
He drank all day.
Yes,
he just was
every day. All day.
They when they were at the market, they're like, "Oh my God, it's morning and you're already wasted." But he was like a curmudgeon drunk. He was never sloppy.
No.
He still got the soup done and whatnot. And I guess maybe through Abby, she was basically like a surrogate for his son, who decided, I don't want to make ramen. I want to make fancy French food. I'm going to Paris.
And that's just crazy talk.
Yeah.
As someone who's had both cuisines, Japanese wins hands down every time.
Yeah. He saw her as like I said, as some sort of a surrogate and someone, because apparently you need to have a successor.
Right.
And so he was like, you're my successor.
Oh, that was a sweet scene.
That was, I mean, it would be nice if she like fully understood what he was saying. It took a while, but I think she got the gist of it.
I think she understood like every fourth word coming out of his mouth.
But it was still kind of upsetting, because it was like, all right, you're done. You can't have your business anymore. And then the next day she's just like, all right, I'm leaving. I'm going back to the United States.
I know. That's when he said successor, I thought that she was going to inherit the shop and just make ramen there.
Yeah.
And like keep the clientele, because there was that group of regulars, the guy that had the crush on her, the two older women,
the two old ladies,
the other guy that was there too.
Yeah.
So it would have been nice for her to stay, but I guess she had to come back to America, although it's such a wise choice these days. Yeah. Any parting thoughts before we wrap it up?
Nah, I liked it better than Uptown Girls.
But that's not a high bar.
It's not a high bar to pass. I probably wouldn't be like, hey, oh my God, you got to go see the Ramen Girl.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't tell people to avoid it. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's really kind of the sort of forgettable 90s sort of movie. In fact,
2000s.
It was from the 2000s? Really?
Yeah, 2008. Same year as G.
Oh, wow. It's still forgettable.
Yes.
Yeah, there's nothing really to remark about it. There's no
truly, it's a good snapshot
there's no truly
of the time
touching
and the
scenes.
fashions and
yeah, there's that, but it's really just forgettable.
I mean, fair. Yeah. Again, it was tagged as coming of age, which I agree. Feel good romance. I don't know. I mean,
the romance is kind of slapped on there.
Yeah.
There's no real time dedicated to it other than maybe 10 minutes total in the entire runtime of the movie.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, I would take it more drama, because it's really about her relationship with the.
I think the only reason why you would tag this as drama is because the comedy isn't really
comedic.
Funny.
Yeah.
It's sort of like I think they were trying to like, oh, this situation's so ridiculous, it lends itself to humor.
Yeah, like a fish out of water.
You still got to add something to it. Like I need good dialogue. I need funny characters.
And that wasn't really this.
And it was too few and far between when it came to that sort of thing.
Yeah. I don't think I would tag it as comedy at all. I think drama with light romance, because again, at the very start, she's being broken up with, and then she meets this guy, and their relationship doesn't really happen until later in the story. So it to me at least, it's more about her relationship with the ramen chef, who becomes sort of like a surrogate dad to her, to your point.
It's totally about her relationship with the ramen chef.
Right.
That's the only real relationship in the movie.
Right. Even more so than her relationship with the ramen chef's wife.
Yeah.
Who's also a nice, sweet character, but
how the hell did she survive there for a year? I mean, it looked like basically she was just getting paid sort of pocket change. Well,
I mean, it's a lot of restaurants like under the table cash, right? So
I mean, even still,
yeah,
you got to pay. You got to pay rent, and
yeah.
I mean, the geisha girl couldn't pay her rent.
I feel like she said in the beginning, like, I'm supposed to leave. My parents sent me a plane ticket, so I'm sure her parents, foot the bill.
Oh, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, she didn't dress like a hobo, and she wasn't like clipping coupons or not eating. Although, I mean, looking at her, you would think she's not
skinny enough where you could guess that she wasn't eating, but allegedly she's just guzzling ramen every day. So
yeah,
there are worse fates.
1 to 10, what would you give this?
I'd give this a 5. This is straight down the middle average.
Yeah,
I can't really recommend it. I can't say it was terrible. It was there.
It exists.
It exists.
Jobs were created. I liked it a little bit more than a 5. I'm going to give it a 6. I think from where it starts to where it ends, it's a sweet story. I don't even remember what I gave Uptown Girls, but I hope I gave it more than I hope I gave it. Well, if I gave that a 6, then I should probably give this a 7. Because I really did like this. You know what? I'm going to change 6.5. I'll give this a 6.5. Okay. I feel it's like, if it's decent. I agree with you. It's not something that I would go searching for, but this is Brittany Murphy weekend, so we're doing that. And
we all knew you were clamoring for it.
I know you were all clamoring for it. Yes. Yeah, just to, I don't know, liven it up or throw a curveball. I'm sure nobody cares about Brittany Murphy's career at this point, but I'm still interested. Mm-hmm. Okay, but before we wrap it up, we want to encourage everyone to please like, share, and follow, and we'll be back with another review on the Friday Family Film Light podcast. And with that, we'll bid you all a
good night.
Good night.